Standard 6th, Subject Maths, Chapter 8, Divisibility, Practice Set 22. Dear students, let us learn about a new chapter, Divisibility. Let's recall. Write the divisibility test for 2, 5 and 10. Do you remember? Yes, for divisibility by 2, you have to check whether the units place has got 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 and that number will be divisible by 2. For divisibility by 5, we check in the units place if 0 or 5 is present, then that number is divisible by 5. And for divisibility by 10, we check the units place if 0 is present. If 0 is there in the units place of a given number, then that particular number is said to be divisible by 10. So you already know about the divisibility test for 2, 5 and 10. Now read the numbers given below. Which of these numbers are divisible by 2, by 5 or by 10? Write them in the empty boxes. So these numbers are there in your textbook on page number 43. You can do this activity in the textbook itself. So let's see divisibility by 2, divisibility by 5 and divisibility by 10. Let's have a look at the solution. First number is 125. Units place is not divisible by 2, so that the whole number is not divisible by 2. 5 is in the units place, so divisible by 5. So we put 125 in the second box, that is divisible by 5. Is it divisible by 10? No. So we come to next number, 364. 4 is in the units place, so divisible by 2 and not divisible by 5 or 10. So we write 364 in the first box, divisible by 2. 475 is divisible by 5 only. 750 is divisible by 2 since 0 is in the units place, is divisible by 5 and is divisible by 10. So 750 is such a number which is divisible by all the three given numbers 2, 5 and 10. So it will come in all three boxes. Okay, so whichever number has got 0 in the units place will be divisible by all 2, 5 and 10. Next number 800. 800 has got 0 in its units place, so it will be divisible by 2, by 5 and also by 10. Alright. 628. 628 is divisible by 2 only. 206 divisible by 2. 508 again divisible by 2. 7009 not divisible by 2, 5 or 10. Not divisible by any given number. So you need not write it anywhere. 5345 divisible by 5. 8710 divisible by 2, 5 and 10. So like this you have understood that divisibility by 2 requires 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8 in the units place. Then those numbers are divisible by 2. Divisibility by 5 requires 5 or 0 in the units place. Then those numbers are divisible by 5. And divisibility by 10 says only 0 should be there in units place. Tens and 100 place could be any number. So such numbers are divisible by 10. Now let's learn some more divisibility test. Let's learn divisibility test. Complete the table below. Now you have numbers given here and then you have to write the sum of the digits in the number. That means 6 plus 3 is equal to 9 is done for you. And then you have to check if the sum is divisible by 3. Means 9 you got. Is 9 divisible by 3? So you put a tick mark. Yes. Is the given number divisible by 3? Then is 63 divisible by 3? Yes. If 9 is divisible by 3, then 63 is also divisible by 3. This is the test of divisibility by 3. Let's have a look at the solution. 872. Add the digits. 8 plus 7 plus 2 is equal to 17. Is 17 divisible by 3? No. In table of 3 we don't get 17. That means 872 is also not divisible by 3. So this is a simple test. You have to add the digits and say whether the number obtained is divisible by 3. If no, then the first big number which you had in the question is also not divisible. Let's have a look at third example. 91. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 is not divisible by 3. Therefore, 91 is also not divisible. So, put a cross in third and fourth column. Fourth one, 552. Add the digits. 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. Looking at 552, we cannot tell it is divisible by 3 or no. So, we add. Now, we got 12. 12 is divisible by 3. 3 fours are 12. That's why you can say 552 also will be divisible by 3. So this is how you're going to find the test of divisibility by 3. You have to add the digits. Next example, 9336. Add the digits. 9 plus 3 plus 3 plus 6 is equal to 21. Now 21 is divisible by 3. Therefore, 9336 is also divisible by 3. Got it? Last example, 4527. Add the digits. 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus 2, 11. 11 plus 7, 18. You got 18. Is 18 divisible by 3? Yes. 3 6 are 18. That means 4527 is also divisible by 3. So what we can conclude from this? Now I know divisibility test for 3 says if the sum of the digits in a number is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. Sum of the digits means you have to add the digits. Alright. So this is the divisibility test for 3 which you will conduct whenever you have to solve sums using the test of divisibility by 3. Now like this, we are going to learn a few more tests of divisibility. Let's have a look. Complete the following table. Now number is given. You have to divide the number by 4. Is it completely divisible? So 992 you divide by 4 in rough and see it is divisible. Then put a tick mark. Yes. Now the number formed by the digits in the tens and units place. The last 2 digits in the number you write down is 92. Is the number divisible by 4? 92 is divisible by 4? Yes. That means by solving this table, you will come to a particular rule to be followed for test of divisibility by 4. So first let us complete this table. First one is already done. Second one, let's check. 7314. Is it completely divisible if you divide by 4? No. Check the last 2 digits, units and tens place. 14. 14 also not divisible by 4. Next number, 6448. When you divide by 4, it's completely divisible, dear students. So put a tick mark. Now check last 2 digits, 48. They are also divisible by 4. So put a tick mark. Next number, 8116. Completely divisible by 4. So put a tick mark. And the last 2 digits 16 also come in the table of 4. So put a tick mark. 7733. 7733, if you try to divide, you get a remainder when dividing by 4. So that means it's not completely divisible. So put a cross. And last 2 digits 73 also not completely divisible. So put a cross. Last example, 3024 is divisible completely by 4. And 24, the last 2 digits are also completely divisible by 4. What does this table tell us? that if last two digits are divisible by 4, then the given number is also divisible by 4. So this rule we can apply for test of divisibility by 4. This activity is in your textbook on page number 44. So you can complete this activity to learn more about test of divisibility by 4. After completing this activity, what can we conclude from this? Now I know divisibility test for 4 is if the number formed by the digits in the tens and units places of the number is divisible by 4, then that number is divisible by 4. So far you learned divisibility test by 3 and divisibility test by 4. Now we shall move ahead and learn one more test, that is test of divisibility by 9. Let's learn. Complete the following table. This table is also on page 44. So complete this table on page 44 in your textbook itself. Number is given and you have to divide the number by 9. Is it completely divisible? Then you have to put tick mark. If not divisible, you have to put a cross. Then in the third column, what you have to do? Sum of the digits in the number. Means just as you added for divisibility by 3, for 9 also you are going to add the digits. And is the sum divisible by 9? Now how you checked whether that sum was divisible by 3? Same way you will check the answer that you get is divisible by 9. In table of 9 you get that number. And like this we are going to complete the table and come to a conclusion for test of divisibility by 9. The second example, 2999, not completely divisible by 9. And the sum of the digits, add them. 2 plus 9, 11, 11 plus 9, 21, 21, 20, 20 plus 9, 29. Is 29 divisible by 9? In table of 9 we get 29. No, we get 9 3s are 27, not 29. So no. Let's go to the third example, 5004. It is divisible completely by 9. And now add the digits and check. 5 plus 0 plus 0 plus 4 is equal to 9. Is it completely divisible? 9 is divisible? Yes, 9 ones are 9. Fourth example, 13,389, a big number you have to check. No worries. First you divide and check by 9. It's not completely divisible. Add, you get 24. Is 24 in table of 9? No. So that means you put a cross in both the second and fourth column. Next example, 7,578, completely divisible by 9. And the addition, which is 27, is also completely divisible by 9. And last example, 69,993, completely divisible by 9, and the addition of the digits is 36, is also completely divisible by 9. So what do you understand from this table? Yes. Right now we are just trying to understand the test of divisibility. We are not solving any practice set. Alright. So from this table we have come to a conclusion that if you add the digits and check whether the answer is divisible by 9, then the given number is also divisible by 9. By adding the number we get a very small number by adding the digits. So it is easy to find out whether that number is divisible. That's why we add. This addition rule you can apply only for test of divisibility for by 3 and by 9. So let's see what we have learnt now. Now I know divisibility test for 9 is if the sum of the digits of a number is completely divisible by 9, then the number is divisible by 9. So you have already learnt about divisibility test for 2, 5 and 10 in 5th standard. Now in 6th standard in this chapter you have learned the test of divisibility for 3, 4 and 9. Alright. So now you are ready to solve your practice set which is on page number 45. Practice set 22. It's a picture based question. So only one question is there and only one exercise for the entire chapter. So do it carefully. Okay. There are some flowering trees in a garden. Each tree bears many flowers with the same number printed on it. Three children took a basket each to pick flowers. Each basket has one of the numbers 3, 4 or 9 on it. These are the tests which you learn. Divisibility test by 3, 4 and 9. Alright. Each child picks those flowers which have numbers divisible by the number on his or her basket. He or she takes only one flower from each tree. Can you tell which numbers the flowers in each basket will have? So now you have to check the test of divisibility by 3 for the girl to check which flowers will go in a basket. You will have to check the test of divisibility by 4 for the boy to understand which flowers will go in his basket. And you will have to check the test of divisibility by 9 to check which flowers will go in the basket of the girl on the right hand side. So let us begin. Kindly open your textbook to page 45 for a clear view of the picture. Alright. So, solution. Each child will have flowers bearing the following numbers. Girl with basket number 3. So, we will begin with girl with basket number 3. And now look at the picture in your textbook on page 45. We have 111 number. So, what you will do? You will add the digits. Whichever flowering tree you see there, okay, and each tree bears many flowers with the same number printed on it, okay. So whatever number is printed on each tree, you will have to add to check the divisibility by 3. So we begin with the number 111. Add 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. It is divisible by 3. That means 111 is divisible by 3. So it will go in the basket of the girl with number 3. Next number is 369. Add 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 is divisible by 3? Yes. So 369 flower number will also go in the basket number 3. Next is 435. Add 4 plus 3 is 12. 12 plus 5. 4 plus 3 is 7 and 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 is divisible by 3. That means this also flower will go in basket number 3, 435. So you will have to check each and every tree with that flower. So 356 is next. Add 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 6 is how much? 14. Is 14 divisible by 3? No. So we are not going to write 356 for basket number 3. Next is 220. So you will have to check. For this, let us go to the diagram itself. 220. We have checked 111, 369, 435, 356. And we got them divisible, the first 3 trees. So we put them in the basket of 3. Now 220 is there, the fourth one. Fourth one was 356, not divisible. Fifth one, 220. Add it. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 0 is 4. Is 4 divisible by 3? No. So we will not take 220. Next is 249. Add 2 plus 4 is 6. And 6 plus 9, 15. 15 is divisible by 3. That means 249 will go in the basket number 3. So like this, each and every plant you are going to check. Alright, so let us see now the solution what we are getting. Girl with basket number 3 will have 111, 369, 435, 249, 666, 450, 960, 432, 999, 72, 336, 90, 123 and 108 in her basket. These flower numbers will go in her basket with basket number 3. So now let us check which flowers will go into the basket of the boy having the basket number 4. So we have to check the divisibility by 4. So what's your answer? 356, since 56 is divisible by 4. 220, since 20 is divisible by 4. You have to check the units and tens, please. 432, since 32 is divisible by 4. 960, since 60 is divisible by 4. 72 is divisible by 4. 336, since 36 is divisible by 4. And 108, since 8 is divisible by 4. So this way, the plants bearing these flowers will go to the basket number 4, which the boy is holding. Now the girl with basket number 9 will pluck only those flowers which are divisible by number 9. So which numbers are divisible by 9? Let's check. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. That means 369 is divisible by 9. This way you are going to add each and every flower number, okay, digits in each and every flower, and you will check if it is in table of 9. If it is divisible by 9. If not, leave it. If yes, then write it down like given in the image here. Girl with basket number 9 will have 369, 666, 450, 432, 999, 72, 90, 108. All these flowers will be plucked from the tree which bear these numbers by the girl with basket number 9, since these numbers are divisible by 9. So this way we have completed practice set 22. You will have to refer to the exercise or the diagram which is shown in your textbook on page 45, and do write it in this way in your book. So we have completed even the chapter for you, chapter number 8, divisibility. Hope you have understood well. Do solve the sum in your notebook. Stay safe, keep learning, and thank you.